What's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? It's the Aggie Coach here, man. I got 4 more field covers that I want to show you guys that I just created and I got printed, and they arrived in the mail today. And so I am so excited because we're trying to get ready for season 3. And I told you guys, season 3 is going to be off the hook, right? And that's why I'm excited, because for season 3, the designs are completed. The new rule system is in place. Home field advantage. You guys are going to get to see your alma mater or your favorite college schools playing at home on their home turf, where playing at home means something. Playing on the road, losing on the road several times can hurt you when you go into somebody's house and they win it at home. I can't even get into it, man, because if I get into the rule system, it's going to take up this whole video. And that's not what this video is about. I'm just too excited. Let me bring it down. All right. So check it out, guys. This is the deal right here. The Ohio State Buckeyes. You guys saw them in season 1. Special thank you to the Plastic franchise for making it happen. My very first custom team came from the Plastic franchise. The dude is awesome. Awesome. So I had to honor these guys because these guys, was my first. That was my first custom squad. So Ohio State Buckeyes got their home field. All right, let's get down into it, because I got 3 more fields that I want to show you guys. And y'all know we trying to do it big. So let me just get down into it. The Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, let me say this real quick. Guys, I just unrolled these fields. I've had them less than a day. And I don't have them down. I didn't put them down on the fiberboard yet, because I'm still trying to decide whether I'm going to use. Typically, I like to use fiberboard for grass, or acrylic board for grass. And then for turf, I usually like to use metal, because playing on turf doesn't really give. It's faster. Okay, so let's get down into it. So the Ohio State Buckeyes, this is what the field looks like. I had a good time creating this field. Special thank you again to Tori Bliss for creating the templates for us that allows us to customize these fields and create these fields. And I try to get real creative with it. So, all right, so here we go, man. So this is the Ohio State Buckeyes field. Let me go down to the field so you guys can see the grass. You can see the grass graphics down here. So as you guys can see here, pretty good. The graphics are crisp, very, very clear, very clean, and the grass just looks great. Now, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about grass, right? I had this crazy idea. Remember what I told you guys, man? I'm like a stickler for details, and so I'm looking at like different time frames, different times of the year. So you're gonna see some of the fields like this one. This is what I like to call my spring grass, right? This is fresh, clean, beautiful, lush green grass just being laid down at the beginning of the spring. We're right at the edge of football season, but not quite there yet. So the grass is, the fall and the wind. The fall hasn't, started killing the grass. The grass hasn't started changing colors yet. So I wanted to show the Ohio Buckeyes field in a more pristine look, right? And I wanted it to be right at the beginning of the season before game 1, right? So it just looks great, right? And so here, as you guys can see down here, you can see the grass here. Really, really nice. So I want to move on now. I want to move on to the next field. All right, here we go. Let me zoom out. All right, this is my Notre Dame Fighting Irish field. Season 3. Notre Dame in the house. All right. Okay. So now I had a lot of people already asking me about the font. This font was not easy to find. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. It was not easy to find. When I was creating this field, I wanted to do something different. Guys, I know I'm a traditionalist. I wanted to do Notre Dame's field the way that it's done in South Bend, right? But this is the Fat 8 Conference, and it's a fantasy conference. Fantasy Athletic Teams. It's a fantasy conference, so it's an opportunity for me, to put a little bit of fantasy into this, to be a little creative. So I decided I'm not going to go with tradition. I'm going to create my own Notre Dame field. Now, why does the field look like this? Let me zoom on down because I want to share something with you guys. Let me get down here. You see this? It's dead grass. It's dead grass. The reason that I went with this color grass is because it is late in the season. We're at the end of the season. The ground is frozen over from all of the snow, all of the freezing rain, all of the ice, right? The grass is already dead. This is late November, early December. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do like I said, every home field, I want every home field to have its own spirit, right? So this is the reason that I went in this direction with the Notre Dame field. When I think of Notre Dame, I think of South Bend. I think of a rugged, cold weather team. You know what I'm saying? Like Notre Dame to me it's like that smash mouth. I'm gonna come and punch you in the mouth team. And when I think of Notre Dame, in the cold temperatures that they have, I thought I don't want to give them spring grass. I want to give them winter grass that is like, the grass is turned brown already. It's dying. It's been cold, raining, icy. So this was the idea, right? This was the idea. And so as you see the grains here in the grass. You can see the little grains shining through. It's that brown, dead grass. So that was the idea. The field looks great. So I'm really, really excited about how it turned out. This is the Notre Dame field. Oh, back to the font, right? So I want to tell y'all this, man. This font was freaking hard to find. So basically what I had to do, I don't know how many of you guys are into technology, but if you want to find this out, you better be. I had to go online and I had to look for fonts specific to college football. And then you have to download those fonts and you have to move them into the fonts folder on your computer. And this depends on what operating system you're using. So I got a lot of college football specific fonts that I downloaded and moved into my system so that I can come up with something unique for this field. As you can see, the Fat 8 logo again is clean, right? Okay, so this is it. This is the Notre Dame field. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, here we go. Hey, Coach Pope, I hope you're watching this right here, man. This one goes out to you. This was a special request from Coach Pope, one of the Fat 8 members. He is the athletic director for our USC Trojans. All right, so this is the University of Southern California, the Trojans. And I can tell you one thing, when Pope sees this, he's going to be super excited. Right, so let me just kind of pan around so you guys can see. This is the other one that I created. And as you can see, it has a different spirit to it as well. It has a different flow, different energy for this one. Like I said, I wanted all the fields that kind of have their own flow, their own swag. So, all right, so check this out. So this was the idea for this one. This right here, this grass right here is what I call scorched grass, right? It is like, Southern California is hot like crazy and the grass is dry. So I wanted this grass to have a more sun, sun bleached feel to it. I also took the extra step of highlighting the numbers, as you can see here. I highlighted the numbers here with the gold. Uh, so we got our Trojan at the middle of the field here, and let me zoom down so you guys can see the grass here. So as you can see the grass, so I wanted this one to be more of like kind of sun bleached, so it kind of has almost a grayish feel to it. That the sun has just been shining on the field for so long, so it's just been a hot day, right? So yeah, man, this is the Trojans field, and I'm really excited about this. And like I said, I can't wait for Coach Pope to see it because I know he's gonna be really excited. But this is it, man. All right, so I got one more to show you. One more to show you. All right, here we go. All right, we went crazy on this one, man. The University of Michigan. Michigan Wolverines. All right, so this is our Michigan field. This one right here, we just kind of went crazy, right? So let me zoom in because there's a lot going on this field. This one in particular, there's a lot going on. So first and foremost, I wanted to be able to illustrate a few things. One, I wanted a worn feel. I wanted to feel like, we're late in the season. These guys have been playing hard all season long. They've endured the snow. They've endured the ice and the rain, right? It's starting to get a little muddy on the field now. And it's starting to pool a little bit, and it's freezing over. So, it's a bit of a grainy feel. I wanted this field to really, really look like these guys have just been playing hard. So this is, more in the late November time frame for this field, right? Now this one has a more three-dimensional feel to it, right? So I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see here. As you can see, the chalk lines broken up here, colors starting to bleed over, right? It has almost a three-dimensional feel to it. Look at that. So yeah, man, it's the details are just really great. You can see the light greens in here. You can see the light greens, the dark greens, the different shades of greens, the different shades of browns, everything. This this yard line right here, this is the 15-yard line. Here, this is a little ice that's just kind of freezing over where the water and the chalk and everything is just starting to freeze over the yard line. So this is the kind of thing that I wanted to depict. So it could be rain, it could be, it's more like freezing rain than anything else, because I envision Michigan, and I had a chance to go play at Michigan as well. I envision Michigan being a cold place to play. Okay, so here, we got the colors breaking up a little bit. We got the mud showing through the chalk, right? So this field has a really, really different feel to it. Like I said, I wanted every team to have their own kind of their own essence. When you go to someone else's home, I want it to feel like that. So as you guys can see, just great details. Just great details in this field. Okay. Now, I didn't create this one. This one was created by Matthew Wilson. Matthew Wilson did this one for me from A&G Productions. He did this one for me. This is one of the earlier fields that I got done. I just couldn't afford to get it printed at the time. At the time that I designed it, I did the design, and I did the conceptual design, and he did the physical design for me. So this one is Matthew's work. So as you can see, the grass coming up through the Fat 8. Coming up through the Fat 8 logo. All right, so this is the Michigan Wolverines. All right, man, this video is long enough because I think I'm probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 minutes now. All right, so long enough. This is it, man. This is just what I wanted to share with you guys. All right, so that'll do it. The Fat 8 Conference, doing it big for season 3, man. We're trying. We're pushing hard. New home field advantage rule coming around the corner. Teams will be playing at home. And, man, it's going to be great. All right, so this is it, man. All I got to do now is just get ready to put these guys down on their whatever surface they're going to go on, and I'm ready to go. All right, man. Aggie Coach signing out. Peace.